Hey, Emmy, welcome to the Perseverance Podcast.
Hi. At 16, the very first friend, one of their moms actually started telling me the gospel, that Jesus died for me and just started really discipling me. And at some point, I understood what believing in Jesus was. I knew that it was like time for me to choose for myself who you're going to serve, and I chose to serve the Lord.
So as you kind of got into this church, the senior pastor there, he was in his mid-20s. You're 18 years old, and he starts seeing you like, oh, that's going to be my wife.
What happened is that we were getting together all the time. I actually was just around him more and more, and that just kind of pushed us together a little bit. One of the things that drew me was the fact that he was so intense, on fire. He seemed to be just consumed with all things that had to do with God. But another side of him opened up when we were married that I didn't really know to look for before. I was very young. So I didn't know what a narcissist was. I didn't know about relationship manipulation. But he just became more and more controlling. And one day, we had a pretty big fight where I just needed to walk away and cool off. He told me that I needed consequences for having left. He disciplined me. That is really when I began to keep things more secret. I never spoke to anyone about anything going on. And at first he didn't put like all the rules on me, but little by little he began putting more and more rules on me. What we could wear, what we could eat, even what we could cook with, what our fabrics were. He controlled every bite of food that I was allowed to have. He became worse, and the discipline became more frequent.
Did he hit you while you were pregnant?
He did. I lost a baby after my second baby, one after my third baby, and two after my fourth. At some point, I asked him to please stop hitting me on my rear end. Whether that was a factor or not, I didn't know, but I asked him to not do that anymore. He thought that was reasonable enough, so he just moved on down to the backs of my legs or my upper arms. He just became much more possessive over me as well.